Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy holidays and welcome to Makeup Monday. Woo! Sorry, I am the worst at like keeping up with my Makeup Mondays. Some videos just get pushed behind and then I have to put them for Monday. So I'm sorry, I will try to be more consistent. But today is Makeup Monday, which means we are doing our makeup together. Today's video is going to be a holiday makeup transformation. We're going to go from this, which is a little bit of a hot mess, to a super glam look like this, to this. With that said, you already know, grab your cafecito, get nice and cozy. I am freezing over here, so I'm wearing like a long sleeve today because girl, it was so cold in my house. With that said, let's get ready and let's transform and beat this face, shall we? Hey guys, future me in here. I just quickly wanted to thank Dossier for today's sponsorship. You guys already know, if you watch me, I love them. I rave about them all the time. It is an amazing brand that sells amazing perfumes. This one is absolutely my favorite, which is why I just keep talking about it over and over again. It is called Fresh Floral One, and this one is so similar. Actually, it smells exactly the same as the Versace's Bright Crystal. It's my absolute favorite perfume out of the tons that I own. And then the Floral Honey Suckle is the one that I am using today. This one is very musky, so I feel like it's perfect for the holidays. This one is inspired by Gucci's Bloom, so it's a little bit more musky, a little bit more vanilla-y. It has all the notes on the top. So yeah, I mean, you guys know who Dossier is at this point, and if you don't, you've definitely been missing out. Definitely check them out. You can use my code Karina10 for 10% off your already amazing and affordable perfumes. Let me know which one is your favorite, because honestly, I have way too many to choose from. We're gonna start by priming the eyelids today, and I'm not gonna use anything new because why fix what ain't broken? I'm gonna use my NYX eyeshadow primer. You guys know at this point what I'm using, nothing new, and I'm just going to tap that into the lids. Tap, tap, tap. So for the eye stay, I want to keep it pretty neutral, but I want to add a pop of glitter. So I am going to use this palette by the brand Metamorphosis. I just got this in PR. It is called the Beary Cute palette. And as you can see, it's very neutral and it has this gorgeous gold glitter. So what I am going to do is, let's start off with the shade Cookie, which is a really nice, like soft peachy color. And let's mix it with Hug. Yeah. And I've never used her eyeshadows, I don't think, but I do love her highlighters and her blushes. They're so good. And you're also supporting a small business, which is a win-win. If you guys love shopping small, then definitely check out Metamorphosis. She actually makes one of my all-time favorites bronzers, and we might use that today. One of my lights is going out, so if you see it like flickering back and forth, I am so sorry. I need to buy a new one with like the holidays and stuff. I'm just gonna wait till everything is over because it's not too necessary right now. But I do need a new light. I'm just switching to a different brush and just kind of like softening up the edges right here. This one is really pigmented, as you can see. That's really, really nice. I'm just going back and making sure that I bring that all the way forward. And if you just heard that, that was Cleo, because she loves to be in here with me. She's such a spoiled little baby. Let's go into the next shade. Let's take Dazzling, and we're going to just build up the color. This was a little bit too orange. I didn't mean to go that orange. I wanted to be a little bit more like a cream color, but that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna tap that in and blend that into the crease. This is a ABH Cosmetics brush, you guys. It's really nice. It's like small, but not too small, but it still allows precision. So this one is really nice, actually, the color. It's like a soft caramel. And I like that it's actually not too crazy pigmented because it did warm up that orange a little bit. So I'm just going back and forth, making sure that everything is nice and blended. Now I am going to take the shade Star That one is really, really pretty. And that one I am going to keep it right over here. I'm actually going to tap into Teddy as well. This one is a little bit deeper. Oh yeah. So Teddy and Star. And I'm just keeping this pretty low. As you can see, I'm not going up too high. Make sure that you keep your brush nice and steady and closest to the lid. It's okay if you get your lid dirty because we're gonna carve that out anyways. So just making sure that it's nice and pigmented. Again, I'm just going back into the palette and dipping it a few times, tapping off the excess, going back, and then I'm going to go back with a clean brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of Wise again, and then just re-emphasizing it to like the inner parts, kind of where I didn't blend it as much, and then just taking it a little bit up. I'm going to take a little bit of a concealer, and I am going to just carve out my crease. Once you have it nice and clean, then you just want to drag your concealer or whatever product you're using, and you just want to drag it down so we can layer our next shades. I'm going to use that same, this is like a creamsicle shade, and I'm going to lay that all over the lid to set the concealer so it doesn't crease, since we're going to use some glitter. And I'm just using like a wide brush and just going over it and patting it. Make sure you get all the creases out so you don't set the crease or the creases on your lids if you have wrinkly lids like I do. And again, I'm just going to go back with the same shade, starting off with Star and Teddy. And I'm going to take that into the outer part, since this is the darkest shade, or shades I should say, since I'm using two. And I'm just keeping this way out here. This palette is so pretty, you guys. Definitely check it out. A quick little tip that I wanted to give you guys: if you struggle with getting that super sharp cut crease, get yourself a brush like this. This one is from ColourPop from their Bare Necessities palette. Something super, super small and like really skinny. So I've dipped my brush into Star and Teddy. Now what I do is I just go back into the crease where I cut it, and I just re-emphasize the colors. I just go around super, super gently or tightly, as you can see. That gives you that super nice cut crease. And I'm not worried about blending right now. I will blend it out in 1 second. But this just kind of like just brings out the crease even more. So if you messed it up or something, don't worry, don't need to start over. Just take something like this, something super small that works for your type of eyelids, your eye shape, and look at the difference. Like, that looks super sharp, right? I'm going to take some glitter glue. I've already done it to this eye, and that glitter is gorgeous, you guys. It's like super, super finely milled. I am going to take the shade Twinkling. This one is so pretty, and these are more of a shimmer shade, but I really want to use glitter today. And I'm just pressing it on the lid, and look at how pretty that is. It is so stunning. So we're going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty eyeliner. This one is brown. I just really want to create like an all brown look on the eyes. So we're just going to tie all that in. I'm not going to wing it. I'm just going to stop at the end of my eye to kind of diffuse it. And this is also going to just give the eyes a little bit of a softer look without being too harsh. You can totally use black, but I feel like brown is just, I don't know, it's a lot softer on the eyes as well. And I really like this one. Also, NYX has a really good brown eyeliner if you guys are wanting a dupe. I have one, or I have it, but I cannot find it, so I ended up going with my Fenty Beauty one. But this one's really pretty. It's like a cocoa, a rich cocoa color. So I'm just going to line the eyes. We're going to leave the eyes alone. I do like to apply the lashes towards the end. I don't know, I just feel like I like to look at the completed face to see what lashes go best. So for my primer today, I'm going to use the Smashbox Oil and Shine Control. This one is really nice if you are super oily and have large pores. It just really mattifies the skin and it prolongs the wear of your makeup as well. So I'm just going to tap that in. I'm actually going to grab a little bit more. We're going to run that throughout the forehead. What are you guys doing for New Year's? I'm so looking forward to this year. The holidays have been so far fun because my mom is here from Mexico, and it's just, oh, I love having her here. If you guys watch my Snapchats, then you definitely know what's going on. For the concealer, I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear, and I'm tapping that into the inner part of the eye. Right here, I have so much glitter fallout, but at this point, it's like not worth me trying to blend out, honestly. I've been really liking applying the concealer first and then going in with the foundation. And I'm going to use this little e.l.f. brush. If you guys want something that's super thick and full coverage, this one is so good, and it's very similar to the ABH. So I'm just tapping this in and I'm pulling it like out. As you can see, it is going to cut and clean up my eyeshadow, which if you guys watch me, you know that I don't like that super sharp look. Like, it's just not my style, if you will. Now for the foundation, I'm going to take an oldie but a goodie. I haven't used this foundation in some time. The Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation. This one is really nice. It's full coverage and the shades are pretty amazing. I'm going to buff this in with a brush first, and then I do like to go in with a foundation or a sponge to kind of like buff and perfect everything. But this has to be hands down the brush that I found from 2021 that was like a gem. It is by Anissa Beauty, the Pinnacle Foundation brush. It's pricey, but it's seriously so worth the money. I want to use a little bit of cream contour, so let's go in with this one by ABH in the shade Golden Tan. And I'm just using a 31 brush by Refer Brushes. This one is really nice because it's like a mix of a flat top kabuki and a stippling brush. And it just really allows for the product to like grab on, and then it blends out super nicely. So I really want this makeup to look snatched all day long. Even if I'm going to be sitting in my living room, I still want to look cute. I want to take pictures, family pictures, and all that. I'm going to move on to my blush. I'm also going to use a cream or liquid blush by Rare Beauty. This one is called Peas, and it really matches the eyes since we went pretty peachy, very corally, I guess. And I'm just going to use the same brush. This one is so pretty, and I'm just tapping that right into the cheeks, and then I'm going to bring that into the actual cheeks. I'm just blending that on top of the bronzer. And then whatever I have left, I'm just tapping it onto the nose. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a pressed powder. This one is from Makeup Forever in the shade Banana. And I'm just really grabbing the sponge and like really working that into under eye area, just to really give me a nice brightening effect, and then to also set everything. Make sure you get right here. And I'm making sure that I'm really patting it underneath the eyes because I have so many wrinkles that if I don't get into them, like, they will crease throughout the day. It's such a pain in the butt. But this powder is really nice if you have oily skin, and it's nice to set it with too. So whatever's left on my little sponge, I'm just going to lightly tap that all over. For my bronzer, like I mentioned, Metamorphosis has a really good bronzer in the shade Panda. It just really reminds me a lot of the MAC Give Me Sun. So I really like that, and it's super affordable. I'm just slightly bronzing up the areas that we had already applied bronzer to, and as you can see, the blush kind of gives us a nice like canvas, if you will, to apply the other blush. So I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Tea Room from the Jaclyn Hill Rouge Romance blush palette, and I'm just going to lightly apply some. I am pretty generous with my blush because I don't know, I really do like blush. So I think that looks good. I want to stick with like the golden theme, so I'm going to use this Believe Beauty highlighter in the shade Champagne Kiss. This one is so pretty, and it just has the perfect golden undertones. And I'm just going to pop that right in here right before I apply my setting spray. That way it can like blend in with everything else, and as you can see, everything looks nice and cohesive, right? Now we're gonna pop on some lashes. I'm going to use my own in the style Reina. These are really pretty. They're small, they're not too long, they're wispy, and they just have a lot of like crisscross action in between. So these are perfect for just feeling comfortable all night long, honestly. The lash band is super comfortable. So let's go ahead and pop these baby girls on. Eyes, face, everything is done. Now to complete the entire look, we are going to go a little bit crazy with the lips. So I am going to use the Jaclyn ColourPop lip liner. I don't know if this is still available, but anything that is similar to this in the shade BFF4. It's just a very dark brown lip liner. And then I'm going to top it off with the Hank & Henry Gang matte liquid lipstick. Last step, of course, is setting the skin. I wanted to wait till last minute so the liquid lipstick can also stay put all night. So let's apply the Urban Decay All Nighter. And this is the completed look. This is the transformation. What do you guys think? I definitely went from a tired mom to a I am here, I am ready to make tamales. That's what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna make tamales. So I don't know if I'm gonna be like this glam for Christmas, but I'm definitely gonna be looking a little bit cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's transformation using new and old makeup, high-end and drugstore. Don't forget to check out Dossier. They have some bomb sales going on for the holidays. I know that you won't get it in time for Christmas, but girl, treat yourself. These are so affordable, and you will literally find so many beautiful scents. So tag me on your recreations. Can't wait to see you. I love you all. Happy holidays. And until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.